Hi there, good morning, welcome. Hello everybody. I'll just wait for a moment until everything catches up with itself. Good morning, Anne. I think it's just me and you at the moment, Anne. I think my glasses need a bit of a clean, actually. Oh, hi, Sandra. Oh, no problem, Anne. Hope you liked. I've just had, honestly, last week I must have sent over 40 parcels last week. It was crazy. And the postman's just been for 20 parcels this morning, which is, I'm running a demonstrator event on Saturday, and I've got 20 lovely demonstrators attending it online. So the postman's just taken those now. So the kits, hopefully, I've sent those first class, so they should be with them tomorrow. It's like Christmas. Yeah, I bet it was. So yeah, I've got lots going on. And I am saying this every week, but until the end of this month, until I feel like I can breathe with everything, targets and goals and whatnot, it's crazy. But I'm prepared for that. I was prepared for that. I think the first few days in October, I may be lying low for a while. Although saying that, we've got an all-day event on the 12th of October that I'll need to get ready for. So, yes, right. How many are on now? We've only got 4. Are you all out? Maybe if you're watching on replay, maybe you are out enjoying the sunshine. But please do leave me a comment on YouTube. I love to see them, and I usually try and reply. We're on week 2 of round 42 this week. And as I always have been saying, I have got loads to share with you. All my coffee and card events are now available for booking up to the end of the year. So round 43 is available and closes for bookings at the end of September. And round 44 is now available for booking. And I have had 2 orders for that so far. I'm going to go through that one as well. There's lots for me to share. Hi, Carol. Good morning. I've got lots to share today, as always. So I hope you've got a couple. We might be on for about 40 minutes again today. So I'm just going to turn my camera around because I've got some kits to share with you. And these arrived yesterday. Had the biggest delivery box ever yesterday. Hi, good morning. Evan was here, employee of the month, helped me get the parcels out. I've been very blessed that the last 3 weeks he's come and helped me because his uni hasn't started again until the end of the month, and he finished his year work placement in August. So he's been helping me with the kit packing, and it's been lovely. So this is a back in stock. I never actually used mine because this kit came and went in stock, out of stock, in stock, out of stock within days. And it's the Scenic Route Travel Journal kit. So I had to give mine to someone else who ordered one. And I haven't opened it because I have got a video on YouTube on this. But it includes everything to make a fabulous travel journal kit. Not kit. It is a kit to make it. You get the pages, you get stickers, you get the tape, and it's really good. You get alphabets. And because it's easier for Stampin' Up to do it in multiple languages than waste manpower like separating all the stickers, it does come with other language stickers like French, German and Dutch. And that's been a plus point for me because one of my customers was spending 3 weeks in France. So loved that it had the French stickers as well to use in their scrapbook kit. So that's £21. And if you order one, I do have a couple of spares in stock, which I can post out for £4 for any of these I'm going to share with you. £4 will be donated to kidney care as well. And I'm happy to say that so far we've hit the 50 mark. We've sold 50 kits. I've sold 50 kits since I started, and therefore have raised over £200 for kidney care. And haven't sent the second payment off yet, but I will be. It's on my jobs list to do this week. Now, this one's had a lot of interest, and this is a Christmas ornament kit. Now, I'm not going to unwrap everything, but it looks really interesting. And it makes 9, can you hear the jingle jangle? It makes 9 of these ornaments for Christmas decorations. Now, there are 3 different sizes, okay, and it does 3 of each. But look at the metal rings. Some of them are quite, let's measure. So the diameter of the largest one is nearly 4 inches. So they are lovely. You get the gold thread, you get the bits and bobs to glue on. Now, I would imagine, having not read the instructions, I would imagine you would need a hot glue gun for this. Now, for all you haters of bow tying, the bows are pre-done. The bows are pre-done. So there are 6 with bows on and 3 without. So you get 6 pre-done bows in the pack there. How cool is that? And then in here, you have these little berries and these little mini pinecone embellishments. I don't know if you can see those. Let me... see if you can see those a little bit better. So yeah, they are cute. They are cute. So I do have a couple of these in extra that I ordered, and they are £24. I can post for 4, unless I'm seeing you. You can collect, or I might be seeing you at a class. And again, £4 would go to kidney care. And then finally, this is my actual favourite, and it's a non-stamping one. It's quite a heavy one. It'll be fine for posting, but it's the card keeper kit. Okay, so it makes 10 really trendy. This is great for grandkids, teenagers, anybody. If you want a gift that's a little bit different, get them off the devices, the phones or iPads. So this is the box lid here. I don't know if you can see. It's a lovely blue, and it's got a foiling leaf design on it. It's like foiled. It's gorgeous. And then you've got the sides in here to build this box, okay? You've also then got the dividers, and you get stickers to put the occasion on, so you can keep your cards. So you can see here the size of the box, the lid. So it's going to be nice, and it would look nice in a teenager's bedroom, or in your dining room, or somewhere in a cupboard. And then you can pop your other cards in there as well. And when you need a birthday card, or when you need a just because card, you've got them. So these are non-stamping, but I love how trendy they are. Look at that, really on trend. And the fonts, I am going to do a video, so I am going to open this, and I'm intending to film that this afternoon. So you do get 10 cards, all different designs, so I will be going through it. But these are £24 each as well. And I've sold a couple of these to my theatre friends who just want to help support the kidney appeal that I'm doing. So I shall be taking those to rehearsal tonight for a couple of them. So they're the 3 kits that I wanted to share with you that arrived yesterday. Classes, classes, classes. Okay, so lots of classes happening. The one that I need, excuse me, to close off for booking probably this weekend. I'm just thinking of dates. Yeah, this weekend is the World Card Making one on Saturday the 5th of October. And I do have 2 options for this. I have an option to include this wonderful hexagon punch. Or there's an option just to have the papers if you've already got the punch and the card kits. And we will make 8 cards. And you're going to get a quarter of a pack of each of these papers. So it's actually a full pack altogether. So option A, just the papers, is £22 or £20. I can't quite remember. But yes, and then if you want the punch, instead of it being £22 more, which the punch is, it's just £20 more. You're saving £2 on the punch. So we're going to be doing these. You will need a greeting set. I've used different ones, but you will get these ribbons and twines and things included, and the card bases and some envelopes. And we'll make 2 of each design, and this will be on World Card Making Day. It will be an online event, pre-record, on Saturday the 5th of October. You can watch along. So yeah, thank you to the ladies who have booked onto that. So that closes for booking this weekend. Then the following weekend, this closes for bookings, which is Coffee and Card Round 43, which is right up my street. We're not doing the tags, but I'm just showing you those so you can see what you can make. And it's with the Snowy Wonder bundle and these wonderful papers. There's option A, which is just for the papers, which is £22 plus postage. And then option B is a full bundle. And you're able to do, we're going to be doing a shaker card, little snowy scene. The penguins are gorgeous. It's got houses. It's got lots of my faves in it. I've shown you those a few times now. And, oh, festive treat day. Thank you, Anne, for booking on that. That was a lovely surprise to wake up to some bookings yesterday. These are just a couple, 3 of the cards we're going to be making. We're going to be doing a home decor piece as well. But the festive treat day is on Saturday the 2nd of November. It takes place on a private Facebook group, and included in it are 3 stamp sets. The Yuletide Village, which are these images here. The Peaceful Season, which are these greetings here. And I just love that font. And the Falling Snow, which is this one here. So there's no dies included in it. There are dies that match these greetings. If you do want to upgrade and want to add the dies on, then do let me know and I can order them for you at special price because you get the bundle price. So do let me know if you want to add them on. But some of them cut the words Christmas out and they are rather nice. But they're not included. I tried to keep the cost down. You do get the papers, which are the Nests of Winter, which you can see a little bit more in detail here. And you also get a pack of this coloured linen thread. So it's full of treats, and I always put a little treat in. It's usually a lovely hand soap or something like that. And that will take place on 2nd of November. Now, if you want to do these makes or any of the classes that I shared with you, and you want to come along to our all-day paper crafts and piano on Saturday the 12th of October, please do let me know because we still have some seats available for people to come along. So you don't have to do what we're going to make on the paper crafts and piano. You can choose to do any of the other classes. And then finally, I've uploaded details of the coffee and card, which will start on the 3rd of December. I know it's ages away, but I'm getting organised. And it's the Humble Home Bundle. And it's not, I've not made any Christmas cards here, really. These 2 could be Christmased up. We will be doing 1 Christmas card most likely, because it starts on 3rd of December. It's going to take us through 6 weeks. There is only one option on this to get the full bundle, which is the stamp set and the punch. And the punch punches out this fabulous house, as well as a heart, as well as these little squares that fit round the window. So it is really cute. I've just put a little video on, a little reel on how I've done the chimney there. So I've done the brick chimney. So it's really gorgeous. I've had a couple of bookings on that so far. what I have said, excuse me, I'm just going to have a drink. What I have said is, because it's so far away, and I don't want to hold on to your goodies when you could be making things with them, if you order and pay this month, I will send it out when I've got it, and then I'll just post your card kits on near the time, no extra cost to you. And also I'm doing an offer. If you order before the end of this month, this round, you'll get a free ink pad. So that's just a little incentive. So I've got a little pop-up card here with a little house. We're going to be doing that. So yeah, something a bit different. I always try and do something that could be Christmassy over Christmas for anyone who needs last minute things, but also could be non-Christmassy. And then this takes us through into January, and then hopefully I'll be doing a gorgeous coffee and card with something very spring-like from the spring summer mini catalogue. Might have a week where I just do a bonus one to make sure I've got enough time to get orders and prep. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to doing this one. I had been told by a couple of customers that they weren't very inspired by the samples in the catalogue, and now they've seen these, they're a little bit more inspired, which is always really lovely, so thank you. I think that's all for my marketing this morning. Have I done it in under, I've just gone a minute over, 10:46, but we will get on to making a card. So thank you for listening there, and if you do want to message me about anything, then you can do about any of the classes. I'm just going to move my camera down so you can see a little bit closer. And this is week 2, and if you remember, I said if you wanted to, you would need an embossing folder this morning. Yeah. So we are making a card with a garden green base today, and we are using some gold foil. Now, some of you are going to be like, oh, at me when I do what I'm going to do, but it's okay. And, oh, I have got my papers out. Okay, so in your kit, you should have a garden green card base, a piece of the gold foil, a piece of basic white, a little oval, and 2 gems. Now, some of you will have green ones, and some of you might have gold ones. I didn't order enough because I had a couple of last minute bookings, so you might have a gold one as an alternative, but that's okay. Hey, I've not got the stamp set out, never mind. So let's move those gems. We are going to use another set of bells. Just see. So it's this paper here, and we are going to also use some of these sprigs. All right. Now, I've not broken into that one yet. Let me see. I've got one there I could use, but the other one, the edge is missing. So let's see what we can do. Let's see if I've got any spare here. Otherwise, we'll just cut into another sheet. Oh, hang on. No, it's on the edge. Never mind, Julie. That's fine. I have already made these cards, so the fact that I need to cut into a second sheet is not a bad thing. Actually, though, I could use one off there. Let's just use 2 off that one. Why didn't I think of that? I bet you're all saying that. Oh, yeah. Julie, just use that piece there. Oh, I also need a little strip of that's on there too. Okie doke. So first things first, we're going to do a little bit of cutting. And I'm going to take a little bell. Now remember, these ones, I've used a lot of these. You might run out of them, but I've got a backup plan. We'll just use the other ones. So I always like to detach what I'm cutting out from the main piece first. I think is that bigger than, yeah, it's a bit bigger. I think I prefer the other fern. It's a little bit more delicate. So it's on the other piece. Oh, actually, do you know what? I might use these small ones here. Let's use these small ones. Are they going to look too small? No, let's have a go and see what they look like. Yeah. Right. Okay, a little bit of cutting. Oh, I've not said, actually. Should have said. We have free shipping. Just found out last night about 9 o'clock that we have free shipping. I didn't have any clue. From 11 p.m. tonight on orders over £60. So that starts at 11 p.m. tonight on orders over £60. The bell's going a different way to that one, but I don't mind. I don't know if I mentioned on my YouTube last week, but I'm trying to do an adhesive share. I'm not placing the order until right at the end of the month. I'm waiting to see how many orders I get, but I'm doing an order for adhesives. Now there is a minimum order of 5, either 5 glues or 5 dimensionals or a combination of both, and I'm hoping to get the cost. What I'm doing is I'm using my commission and any stamping rewards earned to get the cost down. So the glues are normally £5.75. At the moment, I think I've got the cost down to £4.75, I think. So yeah, the lowest, if I sold 100 glues, which I think I'd be happy if I sold 50, but if I sold 100, I would be able to get them for £4.20. So it's quite a saving. Foam pads are £4, and if I sell loads of them, I can get them down to £3. But so I'm not charging anybody yet for them until I know how much I can get them for. So the more pledged orders we get, the cheaper it will be. I know, and I didn't know yesterday, I'm afraid. I've no idea. I guess that's one of those things, sadly, unfortunately, isn't it? It's like when you go into Marx's and then there's a sale on the week after, I suppose. Thank you, though. I was very grateful for your order. Right, I need to get my stamp set out. Okay, so I've cut that out, and I actually like it with the smaller furs, so that's fine. I did tell you last week to bring along an embossing folder, so I've grabbed a brand new one that's in the mini catalogue, and it's one of those really big folders again. And I'm going to show you where it is because it's not that obvious. It's on page 27 and it's shown here. Tiny little piddly thing there. You can actually see it really nice on this Granny Apple Green card over here. But it's a big, and it's called Forever Plaid, which is checks for us, UK folks. So it's one of the big folders. So I thought, it's so small in the catalogue, I am going to use that to show you. And it's hot off the press because I've not used it yet. And I love these larger ones because they're not so much more money than the smaller ones. And I think they're fantastic value. So look at the size. So we could emboss two, couldn't we? We could emboss two at once, but I don't need to. I'm just going to line it up. Okay. And I think embossing is one of those things that, well, I know I often forget to do. So I have been trying to do it on my classes. I'm liking the look of it. Oh, fancy. Fancy dancy. Look at that. It's brilliant, that. Oh, look at it the other way. Ooh, ooh. I love that. Right. And that's going to go over here now. I can hear you all saying, oh, I'm going to use all that whole piece of gold. Now, this is, you know, I choose to do this because I'm doing it, you know, this is my business, and I, you know, I don't have time to take the centre out, but I'm just all about ease. But some of you might want to. So what I would advise, if you got the dies included, what you might want to do is, for example, before you stick this down, you could cut a die out from the gold card and go to that centre, and then you can stick this over the top. No one will know. We don't need to tell anybody, do we? So I would be interested to know how many of you will do that, or how many will take the Julie approach and just stick it down. But it is a bit more expensive, the gold foil, because it's speciality. This doesn't like sometimes embossed. I'm going to use my wet glue. It doesn't sometimes like it when it's embossed because it can't stick because of the gaps. So I'm just going to stick this down. But you can do what you do, you choose to do what you want to do. Yeah, you'd cut it, yeah. Yeah, that'd look good on an angle. And oh, 10 points for Gryffindor. What a good idea. It's a fabulous folder, though. I hope that we bring those ones out. The dotted circle one has been one of my top sellers. It's on low stock at the moment, is the dotted circle one. There's actually, I'm so impressed. We've got 3 kits that are not available at the moment, but there's nothing in the UK from the mini catalogue that's out of stock at the moment. In fact, there's hardly anything. There's about 2 or 3. No, there's nothing that you can't order apart from those 3 kits. There's 2 or 3 things on low stock, like the thingamajigger, the dotted circle. Oh, I've got a funny story to tell you if you'll humour me. A couple of weeks ago, Evan and I, he was here. Yeah, it was probably 2 weeks ago, and helping me. And we were in my craft room here, and I'll be honest, it's not huge. It's a very small double bedroom. You can get a double bed in, but you probably have to have it up against a wall. But I've got a lot in here. It's probably about 9 foot by probably about 9 foot sort of square. Anyway, we're both in here, and I've got like the Kallax unit sort of all the way around, which brings it in a little bit, apart from on the window side. My desk is under the window, and we kept smelling this smell, and it was like a foisty smell. I don't know if anyone uses that word, foisty. Oh, hi, Christy. Hi, Barb. You've cut out the middle. Good girl, Barb. Oh, please do make sure you put pictures of your makes on the group, my VIP group. I don't think I asked for that last week. We kept smelling this smell, and it smelled like foisty washing or something wet and damp. And we said, is it the dog? And I was like, is it my clothes that I'm wearing? And we kept sniffing each other's clothes. And Evan's like super hygienic, and of course is always lovely aftershave on and whatnot. And we could not fathom it out. And it was in a certain area in the craft room. We were like, anyway, I worked out the other day. It was this. It was my chamois. Because it does get, I have punched some holes in, but because it's wet, it does get a little bit foisty in there. So yeah, I worked out what it was. It wasn't the dog, because I'm super fussy about that, because I hate wet dog smell. It's one of my worst smells. So yeah, just thought I'd share that little funny thing with you. So I'm going to stamp Season's Greetings on here. Is Matt watching, Christy? There we go. That was with Garden Green. Okay, that's going to go over there. But first, just realised I've got checks, and I'm going to use the check paper, so that'll be nice. I'm going to cut a piece of matching paper, and it just needs to be 12.8 centimetres wide. Just over, well, it's not even a measurement, it's not even 1.5, it's just over 1. Just whatever width you think. I just think I looked at the die cut and thought, oh, I'll do it this width. Right, so I need to just cut a slither. I'm going to cut a slither off there. Just check I'm not putting through any full bells that I might want to use. No. So I'm just going to cut just over 1, between 1 and 1.5. I could say 1.3. And then by 12.8. It's actually, and I didn't do that on purpose, but it's actually cut it in the middle, really quite good in the middle of the checks. It's quite nice. Maybe that's why I did it that measurement, because it does like a full, anyway. let's glue it down. So it's about just short of an inch up. I'm actually going to glue it where there's less ridges on this design. So it'll hopefully, actually, does it need to be a bit higher? There we go. So that's going to go on there. Oh, I do like this folder. And then let's bring in those furs. Yeah, that'll look nice. So I'm going to glue this down first on my garden green base. Hi, Sandra. Oh, you've cut the whole sheet out. He loves the way I'm laughing. So Christy's in Australia. Remind me whereabouts, please, Christy. And her husband's originally from Yorkshire. And he loves the way I say foisty. Have you had the foisty chamois, Fiona? I'm here to please. I'm here for all the Yorkshire. Okay, so that's glued down. Oh, I do like this folder, have to say. And then they're going to go on with some dimensionals. Where's they gone? Let me get my bag. This is my bag of tricks that you sometimes see me reach out for. It's got foam pads in and scissors and tape and glue and just loads of, yeah. Looks like I might need to order some foam pads on my share. Thought that I'll just use the small ones because it's not massive. Okay, I'll use the mini ones. So what you have is, because these little die cuts are designed to be for tags and little mini tags, they do have a hole that gets cut out. So you need to put, that's why we've put an embellishment over that little gem. All right, now I move mine out of the way. Oh, here they are. Here they are. Where's my thingy that I've been trying to use more of? I love this little spatula end because I use my scissors a lot, but then I realise I get them gunked up. So we cover that up with a little gem. As I say, you will most likely have green ones. Some of you might have a gold one. There we go. And then finally, what I like to do with this is just position where I want things first and place it down, because I don't want the bells to be. So glue that on. And then some more dimensionals on the bells, because I like to layer that up a little bit. You're an hour north of Sydney. Ah, fab. So Ross is coming over to Australia next Friday, and yeah, I'm gonna miss him so much. And he'll be in Perth. He's actually playing cricket for a team in Perth, so I'm so thrilled he's playing cricket this time. So me being me, I'd just like to get that quite central. So it's 5.5. Oh. Will do. There we go. And there we have this week's card. Week 2 done in the bag. I really love that folder. It's not the best light today. I think it's a bit, even though it's nice outside. There you go. Oh, thank you so much. So yeah, 2 different folders. Lots of differences. I've done smaller ferns, different coloured gems. But yeah, week 2, I'm going to have all my Christmas cards done within the next month at this rate. So we have week 3 next week. And this one is this design. So we've got bells again. This time it's the small bells that don't have a bow on. They're individual bells. So what you could do with is some kind of little hole punch for next week. I have something like this. We used to sell these. So if you've got a little hole punch, that would be useful for next week. But it's actually a really simple card next week. Linen thread, my favourite. So yeah, that's week 3. And that's all from me this week. What time are we on? Oh, 45 minutes nearly. So thank you. Oh, next Easter. I think he might be home by then. He's just going out for the cricket season. So the cricket season in the UK is just finished now. So it will be starting soon in Australia. So yeah, he's staying in Perth. He's staying near Bunbury. He's staying in is it Margaret River? I keep getting mixed up. I'm sure it's Margaret something. But yeah, I think it was Margaret River on the coast. Yeah, right. I'm going to go and make a cup of tea. And I'm going to film those videos on the kits. So do look out for those on my YouTube channel. Have a lovely Tuesday. And watch out on Friday because I'm trying to do Facebook Lives on a Friday. So do watch out for that. And I will see you when I see you. See you later. Bye.